Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. Today we were talking about a new Charlotte Tilbury product called the UNISEX Healthy Glow. And I thought that I already had this because the packaging is very similar to the Overnight Bronze and Glow Mask, which I'm still trying out to see if I can formulate some kind of solid opinion about. It's a little bit smaller, but when you see it on Instagram, it really looks the same. And the reason I picked this up though is because Wayne Goss did a video about it and he got so excited, and he did a before and after about it. It really put a nice perfecting veil on his skin. It was really amazing to see how it transformed his skin really quickly. So I thought, of course I have to give this a try, and I don't think I have anything like this. It says you can apply it on its own or on top of your daily facial moisturizer. It also says that it's great for year round, so you can add color to your skin. It's supposed to meld with your skin. It says it has tan pigments in it once blended into the skin for a natural looking tan. So I like that part about it, that it looks natural. It says it has actives that contain a combination of moisture regulating ingredients that mimic bouncy lipids in your skin, so kind of plumping it up, and then it's hydrating and anyone can use it. So I really like that it does so much and claims so much. And one of my issues though is I have dark spots. It's just something that I deal with. Sometimes it's pretty prominent, sometimes it's subtle depending on how much sun I've had, but I'm looking for products that can blur that and also minimize the contrast between the dark spots and the rest of my complexion. I wanted to give this a try to see if it would do that for me. I do have it on right now. It's under foundation, but you will see we're going to cut to the past where I have bare skin, and then I'm going to apply this product, and then you can see the difference. If you'd like to see how well this worked for me and hear about my final thoughts, and if this worked on me like it worked for Wayne Goss, please keep watching. Here it is, unopened. I do have a habit of getting into things before I can actually do a first impression, so then it's not a first impression anymore. So I thought I'd keep this in the box until I actually get to open it. And I ordered this directly from the Charlotte Tilbury website, and it's beautiful packaging as always. And here we go. It says to apply on its own or on top of your daily facial moisturizer for a natural, healthy glow. And when I looked it up, you just apply it and massage it into the skin. She did have a video where she put the Wonder Glow on underneath it, but I'm just gonna go in straight to see what happens. It's like white, but I see little granules in there. I'll show a close up. Interesting. Oh, and then as you kind of spread out the material, you see little, it looks like glitter, like silver glitters. I'm just gonna apply this straight to the, maybe I'll do half first and see what happens. So let's do half. Feels a little gritty going on. Oh, that was a really interesting product. So just doing half, you can see, let's go down the neck. You can see the difference. I'm gonna work that in a little bit. Yeah, you can definitely see on the back of my hand, you can see a tint, and then on my finger as well. Wow. Look at that. So this is the side with the product and this is the side without. Huh. That's kind of fascinating. Wow, I think when you do half and half like this, you can really see that it does something. I honestly wasn't expecting it to do much of anything because, I don't know, I've never seen anything like this before, but very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do the other side. Oh, that's pretty immediate. Like you can see it going on. What I am noticing is that it has a pinkier tone to it, which can look a little bit gray on my skin tone because I am so warm. But I want to give it a little bit of time and see if that makes any difference in terms of melding into my natural skin tone a little bit. So I have to say that is a really unique product. Something that I'm looking for when it comes to a tinted product or something that's going to tint my skin is to minimize the contrast between dark areas on my face and my skin tone. So I'm noticing I still do see some of that. I always wonder when I put a tinted product on if it's going to also tint the dark areas, which kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm going to be paying attention to if that is minimizing that contrast or emphasizing it. I'm just going to let it sit here for a little bit and check back with you. It's been about 10 minutes and I still don't have eyebrows on, so it looks a little funny. And I also didn't go all the way to the hairline because I've got that root color in and I didn't want to pull that color onto my face too. But I noticed it does have more of that, if you tried the IT Cosmetics in tan and it doesn't work for you, it has that same tone on my skin because there is something pink in there which can look gray. So I'm going to go ahead on top of that with my foundation and see if that makes a difference. I do think though that it really did even out the surface, the appearance of the surface, and also combated the darkness of the dark spots. So you might want to give this a try at the counter if you're interested in it to see if it works on your skin tone. As I looked at the particles in there, I noticed that yes, it's very much a more rose goldy pinkish tone to it. And if there was something that was bronzier, that would be great, something a little bit warmer. So I think there's only one color of this so far, so I think that would be my recommendation if they were going to continue making this. But I can see that the tint is transferring to the package itself, so make sure you wipe your hands off as well because it definitely is a color. It's going to stick to things, especially white things. But I'm going to go ahead with my makeup and see how it looks under my makeup. I'll be right back. As for final thoughts on this, I love the innovation about it. I love the idea. I think that, as you can see, I have it on the back of my hand. You can see the contrast between my undertone and the color that it provides. I think this can be really beautiful if you are the correct undertone. I know it's supposed to meld with any skin tone, but in this case, I'm going to have to keep trying this to see if it really does do that. The lights make this color look like it is not as great of a color match as it could be. And as I'm looking at it here, and as I looked at it in the other mirror where I do my makeup, the contrast didn't look so harsh. It actually did look like it melted with my skin a little bit better. So I'm going to continue to use it so I can really see if it's a great color match or if it's something I wouldn't repurchase. Again, love the idea. I think Wayne Goss looked great with it on. If you're similar in skin tone to him, I think it's amazing. If you are similar to me, I would try it on at a counter or see if you can get a sample before you purchase it. I will continue to test it out this month and see on a day-to-day basis if it is something that I will repurchase. I'll let you know on the list at the end of the month as a check-in to let you know if I like it. Actually, I'll check in too finally with the Overnight Bronze and Glow Mask on both of those products to let you know if there's something that I would use. But like I said, I like to use things for a while to see if I should really recommend them to you or not. So if you learned something about this product, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks! Submitted about blah, blah, blah. It is the Healthy Glow